Hi everyone, it's Cheryl from CherylMuir.com, helping you to get published and share your message with the world. So we don't usually have an extra video this week, but I'm giving it to you because we are entering a very, very important phase. It is the final 48 hours for you to get huffed. And what do I mean? I'm going to explain that to you right now. So here's the thing. We all know there's a lot of us doing this amazing, positive, compassionate work in the world. There's a lot of us that are trying to help other people to improve their lives, whether it's from a physical and a mental perspective or whether it's more emotional and spiritual. And look, that's a really, really good thing. But the unintended consequence or effect that that's had is that it's getting really, really hard to get our message heard. So how do we stand out? Well, there's a number of different ways that we can do this. And the way that I've done it is by writing for the Huffington Post and Tiny Buddha and Elephant Journal and those kind of really big outlets where they allow you to guest blog for them and allow you to talk about the great work that you do on their platform. Because there are not a huge amount of us doing this, what it does is it elevates you from other people who are doing the same thing that you do. It also helps you to get your message in front of a large amount of people and be seen as an expert in your field. If people don't know what you do, then they can't pay you for the great work that you do in this world. And by showcasing your expertise, what you do is you give people an opportunity to see what it is that you're good at and give them the chance to hire you for the work that you do. Ultimately, this attracts more clients to you and helps you to succeed in your business. Another advantage of this is it gives you amazing content for your social media channels and also for your email blasts as well. You can also add the logo to your website. So you'll see on my website, it says as featured in, and it says the Huffington Post and Elephant Journal and Tiny Buddha. And what people do is they see these logos and they associate certain things with those brands. So they think the Huffington Post, that's huge. This person must be really, really reputable. And it helps to elevate what you do. This has been an absolute game changer in my business, and it's something that I've helped my one-on-one clients to do as well. But here's the thing, I can't work with everyone, and I want to help bring this message to the masses, and that's why I'm launching Get Huffed, a digital masterclass. In just 4 weeks, I will teach you everything I know to win those guest blogging spots in the Huffington Post. And it's not just HuffPost, it's also for other major online outlets like Entrepreneur and Inc. and Tiny Buddha and Mind Body Green and all those kind of outlets as well. It's not a magic trick, there are steps, and I'm going to teach you what those steps are. In week 1, we're going to cover the groundwork. So this is all the things that you need to have in place before you even put pen to paper. This is something that not many people talk about, and to be completely honest, I do have people coming to me and asking me why is it they didn't get published, and I can look at what they're doing and I can tell them exactly why they didn't get published, and it has nothing to do with their writing. There are ways that you can position yourself as the ideal writer for the outlet that you're pitching before you even send anything through to them. What this does is it really sets the foundation for your writing and your pitching to these online outlets. So it's like building a house. You wouldn't build a house on shaky foundations, and likewise, we're going to build a really solid foundation for you so that you can get published. Week 2 is content. So we're going to be talking all about writing, how to find your voice in the written word, and how to write specifically for these online outlets. So what happens is they all have certain specifications of what they need from you, and I'm going to tell you exactly where to find that and exactly how to adhere to it. We're also going to talk about how to formulate headlines that really work and attract people to your content and attract these outlets to you. I'm also going to share with you my secret structure for writing articles. This is something I've never shared before. Week 3 is writing. So this is where we're actually going to put pen to paper and start writing these amazing articles. A heads up on the live sessions. For week 3, we're actually not going to have a live session. We're going to be working in the Facebook group together because this is the week that you're writing. So you get a kind of a week off. Week 4 is pitching and publishing. I'm going to tell you exactly where you need to go to find the contact information for these outlets. And for some major outlets, I'm also going to give you their direct contact information. I know. The thing is about this information, it is publicly available. And if I have it, then I'm going to give that to you. We're also going to talk about pitch notes. What pitch notes are cover emails. So what do you actually need to say in your email to get you through the door? I'm going to share with you exactly when you need to send through these emails, and yes, it does make a difference. There are actually some days and times that I would say, don't even open your inbox, don't think about forming the email to them because it's not going to work. I'm going to tell you the exact prime times to send it through. With pitching to the media, whether it's online media or mainstream, timing is everything. This is really something I learned during my 5 years in corporate PR, so you are getting a lot of amazing information here. And then what happens if you don't hear back from them? Should you follow up? How should you do that? What should you say? I'm going to cover that too. And finally, once you are published, then what do? You've worked really, really hard, and we need to make sure we get as many eyeballs on your amazing content as possible. I'm going to give you another juicy bonus, which is my personal formula for posting to social media. I'm going to cover what you need to write on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and when and how often. If you're still watching this, you're probably wondering how this all works, and here's how. Each week we are going to have a live 1-hour session via a private live stream where you can ask me any questions you need to ask about the content that we're covering each week. We also have a private Facebook group that is only open to Get Huffed members, and we're going to be going through the content together each week and talking about it as we start writing and pitching. In this group, you're completely free to ask me any questions you need to ask about guest blogging. I am here to help you. After each session, I'm going to be emailing you the recording to make sure that you always have this content at your fingertips. What does this mean? It means that in the future, when you're pitching and you need a little bit of guidance, you need a reminder of what to do, it's always going to be there for you. Each week is going to be packed with really, really juicy content where I hold nothing back at all. In fact, when I've been writing this, I've been thinking to myself, am I giving too much away? But if you join Get Huffed, I am not going to hold anything back. You are getting contact information. You are getting secret formulas that I've devised that I only ever share with my clients. All in all, I'm going to be sharing with you the exact steps that I've used to have more than 30 published articles in just over 12 months. It can all happen really, really quickly, and it doesn't have to be difficult. I'm going to be honest with you. There are many different ways to get your message out into the world, and this is only one of them. You are going to be successful no matter what, but with this, I can help accelerate your growth and get you in front of the masses. We already have a beautiful group of people joining us for Get Huffed, and I would love for you to be a part of it. The cart closes on April 17th. Yep, that is this Sunday at 12 noon Pacific. Are you ready to get huffed? What are you waiting for?